Let's just get this out of the way, Kyle. I almost think we need to like revoke his big camera privilege for the episode.
Don't put it on me. I look better with distance. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously? You don't want it on you?
I mean, if you'll back it up off me, you can.
Well, it is what it is, sir.
Do I look good? What do you mean is what it is? What does that mean?
You tell me. Okay, you tell me.
I don't know what that means. So we're Facebooking too?
Or Facebook and YouTube. We're live.
Okay,
now.
I do look good.
Okay, so do you want to be big picture?
Yeah, I'll be. Oh wait, I don't know. You got me on little picture.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then I can't answer you if I'm not already.
Okay,
let's
big picture you. How's that?
I shouldn't be drinking on camera. Huh?
Why?
Got comp?
Are you not? Yeah. You do
Well, no, I think the point is don't drink before. No, it's just one.
Okay. What about now?
Well, you got two of me. Keep two of me on there, and I'll argue with me.
No, we don't. Yeah. I don't want you to argue with you.
Stupid.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're aggressive, and we do have comp in a week.
I do want to figure out a way to argue with myself. I could have a
you do that
on,
like regularly.
I know. I could have a full on like buddy.
You think that's what the people want?
I think they'd find it entertaining, especially if they sided with one side. If they were like, "Yeah, I don't know if Kyle won."
Okay. Do you have to? Yeah. Do you need two different names? Like, do you need Kyle and then like, do you need another like
alter ego name?
This is where I think we get in trouble. If we start giving yourself your alter ego a name, I think we start bordering on personality disorders.
Nah, it's only if I believe it.
Yeah, but you're perpetuating it.
Yeah, but lots of people do that. Good actors do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, maybe we need Austin's opinion on this.
We should bring Austin on for a lot of these topics.
I think this is a great topic for him. If you argue with yourself and give your alter ego a name. Haircut looks good, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Looks really good.
Cleaned up today.
Yeah, looks good. Did you go Beard and Barrel, or did you go somewhere else?
No, I saw Jared.
Did you, Jared? Old Jared Cuts.
Yeah, headliner.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's my main.
No, yeah.
The side chick was Beard and Barrel.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
And it was about, it's kind of like, if you had a side chick at TC's back in the day. Funny story. There's a girl there that used to go to TC.
Oh, really? Yeah. The blonde?
No, much older.
Brunette?
Yes. I forget her name.
I do too.
But yeah.
She's the one that cuts my hair and now beard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The head's looking good. You got a little nick there. Huh?
Got a little nick. Got a little nick.
Little nick there.
Which side is it? Yeah, they're right there. Yeah.
It's all over. Hey, Jeff.
Jeff's back.
Hey, everybody. Jeff Camp in the building. Glad you could join us, homie.
Got a little nick. You got a little blood on your gi over there.
Yeah, I don't know if I got a lot of blood on my gi.
There's significant amount of blood.
Hey, guys. I am very sorry. I know there's millions of you out there that were wondering where I was.
Came trotting in here like Peter Pan.
What? Okay. I don't know about that analogy, but
it was the little prance over the cord. Prancing.
Fucking
I
fairy.
like my shirt.
Yes, Jeff. I like your shirt. I like your nipples in your shirt. Did you you shaved it all? That's why your nipples are
my nipples.
Is this where we
stick
again?
out. My nipples always stick out. And why do we always talk about my nips?
Well, you
always talk.
You
about your
brought
nips.
them out onto the podcast last
not
week.
Not today. I didn't.
No, that's why I said last week. I bet you could balance this knife on your nipple. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Put a Coke bottle on them things.
Just bam.
I don't know why they're like that. I've honestly thought about asking the doctor, like, hey, why do my nips
I don't know why they like that.
Why do they stick out like that? They are always that way.
They always that way. Why did you get hood with it when you started talking about your nipples?
Why I get what?
Why did you get Southern hood with it whenever
They always that way.
Man, my nipples always like this.
Always. They are. They just ding.
Chicken's done.
I don't know, man.
Chicken's done.
I mean, I don't know. Let me tell you what.
The old turkey timer.
I would not trade my nips for anybody else's nips.
Whatever.
Okay.
I got some great nips.
I love them.
That's cool.
You don't know about my nips.
Fantastic.
I've seen yours.
They're fantastic.
They're all right.
They're fantastic. Well, I'll do a nip off.
Listen,
not right here, right now, but
yeah, we gotta do that on our Patreon.
It's sweet feet, sweet teat. Okay.
Sweet teat.
We got to make the people pay for that. We can't give that.
Well,
away
let's
for
get a
free.
poll. If you want to see a nipple off, me and Jeff, we'll do a nipple off.
But you can only judge the nip. You
$12.99.
can't like look around it. You can't judge the person. It's got to be just
No, I get it.
nip for nip.
Yeah, nip for nip. Yeah, I'm with it. No, yeah. Yeah, no, let me prep for this. And
Prep?
I'll give
What do you gotta do?
I got to, what do you mean what I got to do?
I mean, prep.
Are you telling me you're not like, because I'm hairier than you, guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got a manscape or whatever you had. What was your thing?
it's called a Man Spot. Is the brand?
Yeah, it's budget manscape.
Yeah,
Yeah, Temu manscape.
I mean, it's $20, but it works great.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna.
We got the full review. If you missed that, we're not going to go into it again. Check out the last episode.
Are we live on like we were last week?
Yes, both Facebook and YouTube.
Anybody watching?
Austin Childers is back for blood. He said in the chat.
Back for blood on the nips.
Oh, Austin.
Yeah.
We could get
Austin, are you
Austin's
coming out tomorrow for the 10th anniversary of Integrity BJJ?
Your people are
728
728 Bankhead Highway.
Carrollton, Georgia.
Come see us. Put the gi on.
What's our
RP
zip code
seminar.
here?
30117.
That's right. I was just testing them.
Yeah. Yeah. Just seeing if you knew.
This is true. This is
Making
true.
sure.
Yeah. Got
11
some
a.m.
prep going on. Yeah. So if you're listening to this later next week on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, yeah, you missed it.
But you should have watched it last week, so you're good.
God, wait.
What?
We got a problem.
What do we have a problem with? Squint?
Hello.
It's got to be Squint.
Hey.
Squint's calling in to challenge you again.
Recording. Yeah. Yes.
So tell me something.
Yeah.
You said there's going to be food tomorrow?
Doing good. Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
doing?
I think the moms are hooking it up.
Are they?
Yeah, there's talk of a brisket and there's
Oh, my goodness, really?
Fucking yeah. All
So
kinds
like
of stuff.
barbecue sandwiches,
I'll
things
call
like
you later.
that?
Yeah, you know the
Okay. I'll tell
Whatever.
him. I'll tell him right now. All right. Love you. Bye.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Jeff.
Oh, I told you it was Squint.
It was Squint.
Okay.
He said, and I quote, "Tell Jeff I love him, but it's over."
What's over?
You.
It.
Them ankles?
He's says he's coming for you.
We calling them Smankles.
Why is he like... Listen,
Are you digging at that board again with that?
Yeah.
I did not
can I
touch
take
the
your-
cord.
Can I take your? I'm gonna take your.
Here, take this.
But no, don't give him a knife.
Oh, that's even better.
That's
This is my
terrible.
little-
Man, let me tell you
Out the
something.
front?
So I
Okay.
lost...
Yeah. Go ahead.
I had lost my pocket knife.
Oh no.
And I went days looking for this thing. And I finally found it. I was so happy.
You ever lose a gun like that?
I have misplaced a gun before that I couldn't remember where it was.
There's a Bert Kreischer bit about that.
But I'm pretty good at keeping up.
Like,
with
honey, I
guns.
lost my gun again.
Have you seen his? Have you either of you seen his new show?
Yes, the new yeah.
Is that the one where he's with his wife or girlfriend?
Yeah, wife and kids.
I forget the girl that plays his wife. Plays
Yeah.
Leanne in it. No, it's good,
It's good.
dude. The internet can suck a dick because it gave like they were sending like Bert.
Was it Free Bert? Is that
Free Bert?
Free Bert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were sending Bert before that came out and all. And like Tom Segura and the Roganites, or the Brogans, they called them. And
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
There was a bunch of stuff dedicated to like shitting all over them, like this is the end and all this. They're killing it. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
that was really good. No, it was good. It was well
Yeah,
done.
only 6 episodes, but
Right.
it's funny.
but it left a little
So-
cliffhanger, so there'll be more. you
There's
know.
another guy that coming up through the comedy ranks. I don't know. Have you seen this guy named Dusty Slay? He wears the big
Yes.
trucker hats,
yeah. I think he did kill Tony.
glasses. He may have. He's pretty good.
Yeah, there's you get TJ on again, and he'll go. There's a bunch of guys coming off that. That's really good.
Yeah, I like that Dusty Slay.
Kill
you
Tony
see-
on Netflix?
What's his name was on Saturday Night Live. Cam Patterson
Cam Patterson, yeah, I did
was
see
on
that.
did Saturday Night Live. That's massive,
Yeah.
bro. That's huge for him.
He's straight off.
He's the I'm not retarded, but I like rocks guy.
Yeah, he literally
Oh, he's
sold.
so funny.
He literally would go to shows. So he started on Kill Tony, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he would literally, because he's like from Dade County, Florida, super hood, and he would sell rocks as merch.
Yeah.
And he would literally just go to Home Depot and get some rocks, and he just
So
selling rocks.
he was on Kill Tony, okay, and they're like, they're interviewing him after, and he killed on his set. He did really good on his 1 minute, right? So they're interviewing him, talking to him, and they're like, is there anything else you need to, you want to tell us about yourself? You know, he's like, yeah. I ain't retarded, but I like rocks. And so it led into this whole thing. He just has gotten in a habit where if he sees a cool rock, he'll pick it up and put it in his pocket and carry it around. So then people started bringing him rocks, like their favorite rocks, and handing them to him. Then he just started like monopolizing it. And started selling them. Started going to like Home Depot, getting like #2 gravel, and just selling rocks.
Making jokes about now I'm slinging rocks.
Slinging
like
rocks to white people. Yeah. It's so fun. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
I'll
Young
look him
guy
up.
too. Young guys. Funny.
You know, I came across a kind of an interesting business model today.
Yeah, I like those.
So
Anything we go ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It's
Absolutely.
I actually
you can.
thought about y'all when this came up.
Okay, all right.
Shit, we're getting paid.
So
I don't know where,
so
my
basically
buttons.
this
Should we not talk about this? Austin
no,
is in the chat. He's
it's not
still
bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not jiu-jitsu related at all.
Oh, we sell rocks, baby.
So this guy
Get in the
comes
game.
in and
No,
basically
allegedly, we're not selling drugs. I'm just
basically
kidding.
this guy is and anybody can do this because there's a huge market for it. You just got to contacts is made. He's basically a salvage broker. Okay. Salvage dealer broker.
Okay.
And so I was like,
for like vehicles.
well, you name it. It doesn't matter. Anything. So he has these contacts with insurance companies, with whatever. So, for example, he gets these leads, and he said, for example, and he's literally his phone's going off while he's sitting there, and he goes, "All right, let me show you what I'm talking about." So he shows me a photo, and it's blue jeans, literal blue jeans. Like I don't even remember, it might have been Levi. I can't remember.
Right.
And he said, you want to go in together and buy some blue jeans? And I was like, what are you talking about? This guy's like 60 years old. He said, there's 171,000 pair of blue jeans sitting in 3 containers in Savannah that they didn't pay the,
Like the lot.
what do they call it? The,
Customs fees.
yeah, or some kind of, it's basically like some sort of
Like
tax
a
on.
lot. Oh, okay. Okay.
And so basically, the insurance company, however it works, they're trying to just get rid of it, right? So they're like, make a bid, make an offer. So he said, I put an offer in at $3 a pair, right? So do the math. It's $500,000.
Well,
171,000
Jesus.
times $3 a pair. And I said, what do you do? He said, well, before I ever pick it up, he said, I have it sold for $4 a pair.
It's crazy. I was ironing my pants.
And I'm like, what?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, who the fuck is he selling jeans to?
He's done this for 40 years.
Oh, okay.
So
he's got somebody for everything.
Oh, like he sells all kinds of stuff to Robinson Salvage.
Right.
But not just them. He's got merchants, he's got dealers, he's got people all over.
Yeah.
So he's selling wholesale, he's selling whatever, but he's taking this stuff and
All right. Love you.
flipping it. And he said it's not always a big thing. He said sometimes I literally bought a recliner the other day. It was a automatic recliner. He said it retails for like $800. He said I had $200 in it. He said I literally flipped it for $400. He said so. He said he's constantly buying and flipping and selling. He said, but most of the stuff I never actually lay hands on. He said most of the time I have it sold before it's ever. He's kind of a middleman.
You know who used to do a lot of that same stuff?
Who?
Sort of. Chris Moore. If he gets in
Well,
the chat, he'll know exactly what you're talking about. He used to go to those like liquidation pallets.
Well, this guy,
and all kind of shit.
Well, I thought maybe with my connection with insurance companies, but this guy's making a killing. I mean, this guy makes a ton of money. And now, granted, he's been doing it a long time, and he has a ton of contacts. He knows everybody. And I asked him, I said, well, how do you get into something like that? And he said, well, it's literally just, you got to know. He said, you just got to know the contacts. You just got to know who to call.
Right.
And know, you know, and be able to call and know who to sell it to. You know, he said, I've never bought something that I couldn't. He said, I said, have you ever got stuck with something? He said, nope. He said, not one time.
Damn.
He said, I may have had to, he said, now, have I sold things for a little less than I paid for it? If I got
Just to
burned
get
on
out
some
from-
stuff?
yeah,
He said,
yeah.
I've got burned on some stuff.
Right.
He said, but I have flipped. He said, it'll always sell.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. I was like, might be a little side hustle.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you especially got into like shipping containers and stuff.
That's what he did. That's what he got into. And he said, you know, now he said there's some things that like, you know, he got a, just like knowing the market. Like he said somebody offered him a thing. It was women's clothing and accessories. It was a whole container full. Well, they were selling that and the container. And he said, immediately I thought, you wouldn't be selling that container if there was something wrong with it. He said, and that's just me knowing the business. He said, so can I come see it? He said, I happen to be in Brunswick. He said, I go look at it. He said, they open the doors and seawater comes flooding out.
Yeah, you couldn't get a shipment full of dildos with seawater all over them. Like, who are you going to sell those to?
You know, he said, I offered him $300. I said, I'll give you $300 for it. And they were, you know, they laughed at him. He said, what happened is, he said, the next guy who was a dumbass
Just bought it.
paid $20,000 for it. And he was stuck. Shit. So he said, you got to know,
Yeah.
you know, what you're getting into.
You
But I
got to get
thought,
the whole thing.
man, as much as I like to wheel and deal,
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought I could turn it into a side hustle in a hurry right there.
Yeah, especially if you found like some niche type stuff. And then being in
Why not?
insurance, I wonder if he would like take a bird dog on some stuff, or not a bird dog, but
Yeah, I know what you mean, like
if
a
he
finder
broke
seat.
or something.
Yeah,
You know, be like,
yeah.
hey man, I got a shit.
Well, he literally tried to get me. He's like,
sundresses. Like I don't know.
well,
what
he
to do
literally
with it.
said today, he said, so these blue jeans, he said, there's 3 containers. He said, I'm literally trying to find 2 guys to go in with me and each of us buy a container. And I'm like, I don't have, you know, $200,000 just to dump into blue jeans.
Yeah, that's wild. So
You know,
a wild decision.
But
to
he
make.
has like, you know, I'm sure his operating account is probably pretty
Million,
well,
yeah.
because he's done it so long, he's just let it build up, you know. So he's
If you got $1 million to play with all the time, then,
right. So or a line of credit. You know, that's another thing. He could have a line of credit, but
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, but if you're liquid, it
little
probably
business
way
idea.
better.
You know, CRJ Salvage.
Yeah.
I'm down. You get a box truck involved, I'll go pick it
Ding
up.
ding.
I'll go
That's
get
what I
it.
was thinking. By the way, I do know where there is a really nice green egg that you need to go get. We can get
Yeah?
that. We get that thing for cheap.
Well, give me the the details later. The deets.
Guys,
What, Mark?
I may have put it on eBay last time I was at Amanda's. It may not be there right now.
That's all right.
In the golf cart, both.
Well,
Cold blooded. Golf cart, is it gone?
at least it's not sitting out in the rain.
I keep forgetting about that thing, buddy.
Well, we need to go get it. We really do. I need to.
Oh,
Well,
do
it
we
was
have
sitting
any,
in the rain anyways.
speaking of just things we need to do, do we have any kindling, any like scrap wood here? Is there any scrap wood left, like scrap 2x4s?
Yeah, there's a whole pile of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need to grab some. I need some kindling
For what?
for my fireplace.
Okay. I don't know if you want to burn that.
You want to
shit,
make sure it's not treated.
man. All that's true. That's what I'm saying. All that's gonna be like. I don't know if you want to use it. You can go to my brother's though,
What-
man. He
wait a
just had
minute.
a bunch of shit cut down.
Are you trying to get firewood? Or
No, I have firewood. I need kindling.
Well, why would you use?
Just
Like
junk
lumber.
2x4s and split it. You ain't never done that?
Can I give you a better idea?
Sure.
Please do, Mark or Dave. Or
Stop at any gas station on the way home and buy a $6 bundle of that
Of the junk
dried out
dried.
firewood.
Yeah.
They're already in strips this big, and then take your axe or your hatchet and just pop them up.
chip 'em, yeah.
It's dry. It's not going to be treated. You don't have to worry about chemicals.
See, that's what I've
costs you $6.
done before
All that
for,
shit's gonna be
for like
treated, yeah.
scrap, just scrap
I wish I was in my
2x4s,
truck. I got
non-treated
5 of them in the
2x4s.
back of my truck. I'd let you have.
Yeah, non-treated 2x4s. We would do that all the time.
Yeah, but I
growing up.
wouldn't. Yeah, I think those are probably treated.
Okay.
they're definitely all treated.
You don't
I
want
wouldn't
that.
want it.
You don't want
No, I don't. I don't want
Like,
that. I
that's
know
why-
I
why
don't
are you
want
trying
that.
to
Don't tell me
poison
that.
Carrie?
Yeah, you're
I know I
trying-
don't want that.
No. That's
don't.
what happened
You're
to
right.
Sam. He was
Correct.
burning that. That's that West Virginia
God.
shit. Is what it is.
Carrie,
Sam and Uriah
Blink.
got 2 out of the 3, 2 out of the 4.
Yeah. Yeah. How did
Jordan
just stayed in his room.
Yeah, ADD protected Jordan. The tism kept him safe.
I still need to do a ride along.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm going to go do
Me
it.
too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing one. That'd be cool.
That'd be so much fun.
Yep. Yeah.
I want to start. Well, no, it's kind of a weird segue.
Do it. No, we're always good at that.
I know it's a weird segue.
Take it. You
but
can't.
I
You
wanna-
got to
I
hurry
wanna-
there now.
I want to do like these dudes that run down like pedophiles and like guys that start to like that you like start texting these guys as if
Oh
you're
yeah, like
a
the
girl.
Chris Hansen thing.
Those guys, yeah, and just smack the shit out of them. Catch a couple little assault, like little simple assault. It's nothing. You just go in and be out.
Fraying.
But is it assault if they
Just
deserve
fighting.
Yeah, it's still
It's still assault.
Yeah,
it? Even if they're guilty of being a pedophile?
even if you shoot somebody and it's justified, it's still murder. You're still getting charged with murder.
Maybe not.
No,
Not if it's
you are
self-defense.
getting.
Hey,
Even
not
if it's self-defense,
self-defense.
you're still getting charged with murder.
Did you guys hear about the guy who was in the news yesterday? He shot his stepfather-in-law, his wife's stepdad, on their wedding day
Damn,
and killed him.
Why?
I kind of get it.
So
She's like, now that this is done,
So apparently, okay, so it's bizarre. It's a bizarre situation.
That was awesome.
I'm just kidding.
So it happened
Allegedly.
after the fact, after the wedding, like later in that night, and the circumstances around it were basically self-defense. Okay,
Damn.
so the bride's stepdad kind of came at him. The guy wrestled the gun away.
Damn. This was on the wedding day?
Yes. Yeah, like after. Now, they looked a little rednecky, okay?
Well.
They did look a little redneck. It was like Hall County or something.
Oh, this is in Georgia.
In Georgia, yeah. Yeah, in Georgia. So
mean, that
he
easily
killed
could
him. He wrestled the gun away, got shot in the hand. The groom got shot in the hand, and then he killed the bride's stepdad, right? The sheriff ruled it self-defense of the county. Said it's self-defense. The prosecutor took it to a grand jury.
Yep.
Grand jury found it
Yep.
self-defense.
Okay.
Waited 9 months, took it to another grand jury, and got a warrant and an indictment. It's going to trial. They arrested him.
So the Fed picked it up.
Well, how many
No,
damn
the
times
county.
can you...
The county picked it up.
The county.
So how can you just keep trying for the same thing?
Well, they didn't try it. They just took it to a grand jury. That's not.
You can just keep going back
you
till you
keep
get the...
going to a grand jury. Yeah, you can just go back
Well, that
multiple
seems like
times.
bullshit.
Yes.
Well,
No, that's what-
the odds are in his favor because
yeah,
all they're
no.
going to do is say,
well, the sheriff's going to get up on the stand.
Well,
Well,
and the first grand jury said it was
They're
self-defense.
definitely wasting tax money and
This is
the
to
court's
appease
time and
the
all
family.
that. Yeah.
So the prosecutor is trying to get elected to state judicial appointment. He's trying to get elected to the state as a state judge. That's why it's
How
all.
did we not hear about that?
It was all over.
And it was a year ago, 9 months ago?
It happened in 2022, I think.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
I'll
exactly
find it.
current events here.
So did they stay married?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I mean, really?
Yeah, no, that's a good
I mean, that's a
question.
hell of a way to start your marriage
Like,
out.
I'm still married to her. Like, so. Yeah, no, like that's what people don't like. Even when we do, like, self-defense stuff and people start talking about weapons and all this and that, and I'll just shoot them and all. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, you're not wrong, technically, but you're getting charged with murder.
Yeah, it gets messy.
Yeah, so you better be clear, like, because you're still getting charged with murder, even if it's.
I'm all
fuck my phone,
about,
fuck
but
my
I
phone.
am all about the thing about the pedophiles. How would we do that?
Yeah, to circle back, I mean, we just set it up. We start
Dude,
baiting them in.
let's
We
do
go
it.
smack the shit out of
So,
them.
all right. So listen, we need to figure out. We need to get in. We need to figure out some of these chat rooms. Maybe I hear that's where they
Maybe.
are. I don't know. Well, that's what they.
I don't even know there's chat rooms in it. I didn't even know
That's what Chris Hansen does.
Is it really?
Okay, I would.
Come on, let's go smack some fucking creepies.
Dude, we could pose as like a 14-year-old and we start talking it up. I actually had
Is this premeditated if we talk about it? Is it
No,
fine?
I had this conversation with
I mean,
a
if
guy.
I'm going to catch a charge.
Hold on. I had this conversation with a guy who is a former detective with the sheriff's department in Douglas County. I had this exact conversation
Yeah,
about
but
doing
Douglas
this.
County, so that's like early
And he was
lineage.
like, yeah. He's like, I mean, it happens. He said, you got to be, I mean, you can't just like show up and like, kill the guy. But
No, I mean, look, if I wanted to fuck him up, I wouldn't nobody hear about it. Like, yo, I'd Batman that shit, like fucking. But smack them around.
I'm just saying. I
You
mean,
know,
I promise
expose
you.
them, let people know. 'Cause
Absolutely.
Just like we were talking about before we got on mic.
Let's
like,
do it.
The guys like that, like you could just guys that you even already know. Just
Yeah.
fucking draw them out and smack the shit out of them.
Let's do it.
There's enough of them out there. Look, maybe you can't control it across the community, and there's things that are popping off in the community right now. The jiu-jitsu community,
Okay.
everybody's community, everything. So we start drawing them out. Even fucking drawing some jiu-jitsu guys.
Okay, so
Here's the thing, man.
and fucking smack the shit out of them.
Okay, that takes us to a place I think we wanted to go anyway today. So, could you not do the same thing with jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. I mean,
With some of these
you got to figure out
instructors.
how you want to do it with the instructors. I don't know. I feel like
Well,
they-
how do
I
you
feel like
bait
there's-
though? You're talking what? Because
I
what
feel
you're
like
talking
they're
about
so,
is baiting.
Yeah. So what we're talking about is dummies and
I know.
loser type. Which not that these guys aren't losers, but I feel like people in those kind of roles,
It's all in person. Yeah.
it's in person, but they're also way more aware of what they're doing. I mean, it's not that they're
Because
not
the
aware,
guys
but
the guys that we're talking
they're
about,
way more careful.
you know, that's
You know what I'm saying?
that's
You're not
somebody.
gonna catch them. You're not gonna catch them in a chat. You know what I'm
Right. That's
saying?
some guy responding to a text, and even though that person, the I don't know what you call the person, the bait is saying, you know, that they are, you know, they're admitting on the chat, I'm 15 years old.
yes.
Right.
Right.
And they're like, oh, you know, I hope the cops aren't involved. I hope this isn't a thing. You know, and they're like just playing. Watch enough Chris Hansen to catch a predator.
Right.
I mean, I love those shows. You know, because the only thing I wish he would do is I wish they would just fucking bulldog them. Right.
Well, there's those one guys we were following. They were
Now, they're
they'd
not
catch them
law
at Walmart.
enforcement.
No.
And they would
These
embarrass
guys
them.
would smack the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. What are they gonna do?
No, I don't
What
give
are
a
you
fuck
gonna
what
do?
I don't fight. I don't. Great, excellent. Now you're fighting me. Great. Now I have to defend myself. Like, whatever. That's fine. But the
let's do
point
it.
is if you can do enough of this, and I'm not trying to go down vigilante justice rabbit holes, but what the fuck else are we gonna do? There's enough awareness. People know about it.
But
People
what if-
talk about it.
but guess
Everybody's
what?
seen the problems
And people
that it
still
causes,
do it.
and it still keeps fucking happening. So if you know that not only because you can go to jail, you can get in, you can get in trouble with law enforcement, still happening. So now if you know 3 or 4 random motherfuckers are going to come up and smack you around,
So there's a guy that I know.
maybe it starts to diminish then.
And I'm not gonna
Or
say
you
his-
take that shit to fucking somewhere where they got Sharia law or something.
No, I listen. We're in America, damn it. And there's a guy that I know. I can't say his name, but he has a less than stellar reputation and suspected of that type of mentality. I don't know the details on it, but
Right.
where there's smoke, there's fire, and that's bad enough for me, especially if you're talking about that. I don't care. I mean, if you're a known womanizer and you've been known to cheat on your wife, or you've been known to, be abusive, or you've been known to forge checks, or whatever. If it's a crime against another adult, so I'm probably not going to like you, but I'm okay with it. But if it's a crime,
Can't go grabbing every scumbag.
but if it's a crime towards a minor,
Yeah.
that's where it takes a whole different element with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I agree.
this guy, I see this guy at functions, at kids events, because he has kids, and I see him at ball games and things like that, and I just cringe, because like I want to just. I was telling Kyle, I was like, it makes you want to just like go over there and just bitch slap him. I mean, and he don't even know who I am. I mean,
Right.
Yeah, but see, people like that, they shouldn't be able to just walk around and be happy. Like, you got groups of people fighting over all kind of shit. They're justifying all kinds of behavior these days, and yet nobody's in the street getting shot over fucking smacking a pedophile. Like, nobody's in the street yelling and screaming.
oh,
and
we're sure
fighting
worried
the
about
police over
we're sure
it and
worried
all
about
this mess.
a convicted rapist getting deported back to his home country.
But
we're not worried about some guy that's hitting on a 13-year-old.
You're right.
Yeah.
None of that. There's no outrage for it, and that kind of brings, like, even in the jiu-jitsu community, there has been case after case after case with academies after academy. A lot of our own origin stories kind of stem from this. Not even kind of. It stems from this kind of stuff.
Why do you think that is? And I'm going to ask you a very dumb question. I'm going to ask you a question about jiu-jitsu that I feel like might come from the average Joe walking down the street. Okay? not on a black belt level, because I know that you guys, well, not even black belt level, because some of the guys you're talking about are black belts.
Yeah,
So
the recent one here recently is
but
that's
my
breaking
question
today.
is,
If y'all are paying attention,
do you think this is prevalent with any type of sporting gym? And this here comes the off the street white belt question, or the sheer nature of the way you physically roll and interact with jiu-jitsu, does that have anything to do with it?
No. So I'll
Is
take
that a
let me
valid
take
question?
the first crack at it. I think it's a valid question. The short answer, as I'm going to say, is no. It doesn't have anything to do with it, because you hear about these same things happening in gymnastics.
Sure.
You hear about them happening in swimming.
Justin Villarica,
Yep.
the coach in Villarica.
You hear about them happening in basketball.
The coach in Villarica that was grooming all kinds of girls.
The middle school coach.
Yeah.
Middle school teacher.
Was it middle school or was it
Yeah,
high school?
middle school. Villarica middle school.
So it's just access
and maybe
to
access to
minors.
To minors.
Well,
yes.
and specifically with
just bad people.
positions of power and
Yes.
things like that.
It's all these positions, these positions of power. Anytime anyone, it's why it happens with pastors, spiritual leaders, youth pastors. Right? There's plenty of those that are that have came out that where they groom someone and do like the amount of there's a whole. There's a lady on TikTok that I follow that her whole thing is she talks about spiritual abuse, Stephanie is out there.
Okay, good.
She talks about spiritual abuse and even some of the games that are sexualized in just youth groups, mixed youth groups, like boy and girl mixed co-ed youth groups. That where they're like taking, lolly or lifesavers on toothpicks and passing them off one to another, and
That's a thing.
oh yeah, stuff like that, and not just boys and girls doing it, but the youth leader, the 25-year-old youth leader, 30-year-old youth leader doing it as well, or 23-year-old, and how many times that a 23-year-old youth leader has been in a youth group for 4 or 5 years and then marries a girl as soon as she turns 18 that's been in his youth group since she was 14. Right. So he's groomed her for that entire time and abused her for 4 years just until she's old enough to get married. Or that in most states at 16 or 17 with parental consent. So, but because it's done in the church, that they're given that consent. So that's churches. So there should be no.
I think even those people should be smacked.
I agree, but there should be.
She turned 18.
Yeah.
And you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Have you seen an 18-year-old girl?
Right.
Like, that's a child, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you're okay with. I don't care what the law says. Like,
And
you should be smacked for that, too.
But there's no physical contact in that realm, right? There's no physical contact between in a close level between a basketball coach and girls basketball. So, and I don't want to say that, okay, well, now men shouldn't coach women's sports, but I think that we're getting close to that, right? There's enough qualified women to coach women's sports.
For sure.
That are you okay? So are you taking away a position? And maybe I sound very feminist in saying something like that. But are you taking away an opportunity for a qualified woman to coach
if it
other young women?
If it didn't seem rampant,
And
then maybe we wouldn't have to deal with it this way. But and
it happens all the time in every aspect of society. Jiu-Jitsu, it does happen. And so part of it, and not to give any, we were kind of having a little preliminary discussion about this before, while Kyle and I were waiting on Jeff, because Jeff took way too long to get here. But we looked at age of consent in Brazil. Age of consent in Brazil. Do you want to take a guess, Jeff?
16.
14.
Ugh.
14.
Wait, isn't there some states in the U.S. that wasn't that long ago? It was 14.
Probably.
Yeah.
And Simon mentioned that Japan was like 13 up until just a few years ago.
Yeah, I don't care
So
what.
okay,
yeah.
so that's and it's heterosexual or homosexual relationships in Brazil. It actually spells it out that way.
Wow.
So a male could convince a 14-year-old boy that he was homosexual and wanted to have a consensual relationship with him and have a sexual relationship with a 14-year-old boy in Brazil. And it's legal. It's
Yeah, that's
okay.
nuts.
So that's where I think some of this comes from culturally. And it's not right. I'm not justifying it. It's not right. I think it's weird. I don't think anybody should ever justify it in today's day and time.
Right. Well, there's cultures that you can marry a 9-year-old.
Absolutely. But for where we are as a society in America, that is messed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no.
And
we've got
should. There's plenty of things that we white knight as Americans. We white knight a lot of things in the world, right?
Yeah.
We have to come
true.
in knight in shining armor a lot of things. Why isn't this one of those things?
100%.
Why isn't pedophilia, which is what it is, an adult man or an adult woman having a relationship with a 14-year-old child? That's a middle schooler, bro.
Right.
That's an 8th grader.
Right.
That's a 7th grader.
Yeah, that's
sometimes.
insane.
7th or 8th grader.
No,
you can have a consensual relationship.
Yeah, that's crazy.
With an adult, with a 30-year-old man at 14.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's wild to me.
Yeah. And out of all the things that we're outraged about and all this, none of this gets pushed to the front.
Yep.
We've all seen the damage.
Right.
We've all know that it's generational. We all know that it spans across the board. We all know like how bad it is and the damage that it does for a lifetime to a human being. And yet, and what kind of people are we? What kind of society do we have?
That's exactly right. And it's terrible for girls, right? And girls are a huge part of it. But it happens to boys too.
For sure.
And the culture of men
There's got to be, but
in America,
it's a
but
fucked
it
up
goes
double
back to
standard.
what you're saying.
It doesn't ever even get talked about.
Yeah, no.
Like if I were a man and if I were a 14-year-old boy and I got sexually assaulted as a 14-year-old boy, I can never talk about that. When I get 18, I can't come out. I'm not brave when I bring that out. I'm gay, right? I'm not strong because I out somebody's uncle for touching me inappropriately. I'm less of a man because I do that.
Right. Well,
And
you're
it's
already
messed
dealing
up.
with shame and all these
Absolutely.
kind of things.
All
And,
those things.
I saw, I forget the numbers, but there was a stupid statistic, stupid in the sense that it was stupidly high on how many men actually have been assaulted as children and do not talk about it.
They can't.
Do not
They can't talk about it. They can't
it's
talk about it.
alarming, So again, what kind of society do you have? Do you have ones that it's been imprinted on them and they themselves become a predator? Or do you just have a bunch of men out there that are just fighting demons? I mean, you look at the suicide rate amongst men, it's crazy. How much of this is a contributing factor? At what point do you really start doing something about it? Right. And specifically in all realms, really. That's why I don't want to just I don't want to just say about the jiu-jitsu community.
No, and that's
the jiu-jitsu
real for
community
us.
it also has a certain amount of responsibility to set the standard.
Yep.
Like if we're not setting the standard in martial arts academies, then what the fuck did we even sign up for, man? What are we out here even doing? Are we not out here for the community? And so why are these people? How many videos went viral when some asshole got his black belt and he wasn't supposed to?
Right.
That was over the fucking 2 inches that's covering his ass.
Yeah.
But we're not out here snatching up fucking souls over these creepy fucks that are trying to get with teenage women or children.
Or the guy that gives himself his black belt.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, he's not a
we're
legit black
outraged.
belt.
Yeah, I've been
We're
paying my
gym storming.
membership.
We're gym storming.
Fucking gym storming.
We're gym storming.
Gym storming, yeah.
We're going in and doing assault on a mat against that guy because he has a weird ego problem in his mind and convinced himself that he's a jiu-jitsu black belt, and he straps that red bar around his waist.
That's more offensive to you.
That's more offensive than
That's weird.
than some massive jiu-jitsu star messing with teenage girls.
And it's happened. Like, this is Lloyd Irvin. What's happened? It's I don't know if you can say the instructor yet, but
The allegations are
that
Atos
lead instructor, Andre Galvao, is being accused of something right now. This is the allegations that are happening. And if these come out to be true, this is another huge organization that who knows how far that spans. You saw the same thing with fight sports. You saw the same thing with Lloyd Irvin back in the day with them grooming female competitors.
Yep.
I mean, and these are just the things you know about. Like, I mean, I booted people out of our very own gym for weird behavior.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it starts with all the same bullshit.
It's all the
weird
same,
innuendo.
the weird backdoor messaging.
And you know what? And I think if the worst you are is an asshole.
No pun intended.
Word. But it's yeah, you fucked me up with that one, buddy.
It was there. It was like that wrist lock. It was just
it was there.
right there.
Yeah. But at the very most, you know, at the most you look like an asshole for outing or being overly cautious.
Yeah.
Like, well, whatever then, man. I guess you're an asshole. Whatever.
No, but
I'd rather
listen.
be an asshole and then not regret that I didn't do something sooner. Because there's been cases where I've regretted not doing something sooner.
Right.
And then even if I wasn't even in a position of authority, you know, just as another man, another person, a part of society. Some people just need to get the fucking business.
One of you guys
and if you
said
want to
it.
fucking roll up on it, then roll the fuck up, buddies.
Yeah. One of you guys said it earlier when you talk. Maybe it was you, Jeff, when you were talking about people. You don't trust people that are dishonest, right? But and do bad things. And you mentioned, I think, writing bad checks, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you remember, we all probably do, and it doesn't happen now because people don't really write checks anymore. But I remember as a child going into some gas stations, and they would have on the wall behind the register either pictures or most is names.
Yeah.
We do not accept checks from.
That's right.
You know, Jane Doe, John
That's right.
Doe, James Smith, blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
yeah, yeah.
We don't, and they put it on the wall, man.
Right.
And it's like these people wrote bad checks to me, and have taken stuff and given me fake checks or wrong, bounce checks here and not taking care of it. And I wonder if that's not, we should be doing more things like that.
Something,
Well,
man.
absolutely.
You know,
I mean, and these guys are having to be registered as sex offenders if they're convicted. Mm-hmm. But, I think what you're getting at, and this is where I agree with you wholeheartedly, is that the allegation is maybe not being taken serious enough by the general public. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? So my point is okay.
It's like,
okay.
at most, it is initially.
Okay, this guy you mentioned
then it
a minute
fades
ago.
away.
All right, this guy you mentioned. What was his name?
Andre Galvao.
Okay, this guy.
But I wouldn't even single him out because apparently it's multiple.
Okay, I'm just using him as an example because he is a high profile.
Super high profile.
Okay.
If it is true.
If it came out today, I'm going to make up a scenario. Mm-hmm. If it came out today that his whole black belt to jiu-jitsu journey was a hoax, I'm not saying, obviously everybody knows him.
Yeah. If
But
he made it up, if
let's
he
say
lied
that
about it all.
somehow that his whole persona as who he was ended up being a lie, and he really was not a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he just
Okay.
faked it all.
It would be headline news, is what you're saying.
in
You
the
would have
jiu-jitsu
people
community.
going crazy.
No, they would lose their minds.
Right,
their
you're
minds.
losing their minds.
They'd
Go,
be-
what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Does my belt mean anything?
Yep.
With all the lineage behind
Exactly,
him now and
right?
everything
They
else.
burn their Atos
But-
patches
but
in
if-
their
yeah.
gis in the street.
Yeah, if this
They
comes out,
burn
I
them in
better
the
see some
street.
fucking
But
burnt
if
affiliations. What I ought to see.
if I say allegedly, if he assaulted,
And anyone else in the scenario.
if he assaulted an underage female, is that not more important
Absolutely.
100%.
than the
And it
belt
should,
that he
and
claims to wear?
There better be some, all of you, so whoever it is, I don't care who it was.
That's a damn good analogy.
Whoever
that's good,
it is,
buddy.
good analogy. Whoever it is, whatever affiliation, if it comes out that the head of your affiliation is involved in something like this, a child predatory, pedophile-ish sexual assault against a minor, there better be some burning of those patches. There better be immediately. There should have been today, right today when this came out, there should have been some phone calls being made from gym owners that are affiliates of this to find out, hey, is there any truth to this? Is there anything to it? Somebody needs to be able to tell me something.
I for one, as an individual, can tell you if I were a member of Atos Atlanta
Yep.
and that came out to be true, I'm leaving that gym. 100%, I'm done.
Well, you got two choices, right? Jeff, the member, has a choice, right? But if Mark, the owner, so we're imagine Mark owns Atos Carrollton, okay? So Mark owns Atos Carrollton, and this comes out, and I have a room full of members in my gym. I have a decision to make immediately because I know that there's going to be somebody like Atos Carrollton member Jeff who's going to feel strongly about this, that hears it, and he may not come back. I have to get in front of that. As Mark Atos Carrollton gym owner, I have to say to my academy, hey guys, listen, I know we're affiliated with Atos. I'm digging into it. If anything is of this, I give you my word. We are no longer effective immediately affiliated with Atos, and might not be. We may suspend it right now.
Right.
Like we may make the decision. I'm going to suspend it.
problem is that-
pending this.
But it's all this right here.
Well, even it.
But there's so many of those people that are going to adhere to this,
Well,
and
yeah,
it's
but
not.
We would be Mark Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, but there's so much
I
more of it than
understand.
that
Until
too.
we
There's-
figured that out.
There's social pressure. There's the whole lineage. There's also, it's my professor told me
Well, I
this,
mean,
and then
if the
it
guy-
goes down
if
the
the
chains
guy
like
is-
that. If you're doing it and you, for the right reasons, then it won't matter.
Well,
It won't
he-
matter. It won't matter what member Jeff
You're right.
does because you'll be ahead of it regardless, and member Jeff will see that, and he'll.
If this guy
follow
ends
right.
up getting,
So
if
you're
it
doing
ends
the
up
right
coming
thing
out
anyways,
that
it
it's
won't matter.
true,
Yes.
if that ends up coming out as true, in my opinion, his jiu-jitsu lineage is shit. It means nothing.
No, and I don't know how Atos is set up.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you know what I've always heard from y'all, and I'm gonna throw this back on y'all, is that you're a black belt on the mat and off the mat.
100%.
Correct.
That's how
Absolutely.
it was taught to me.
So you may, and I look at this guy and go, you may be a black belt, you may be a world champion on the mats, but off the mats, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's right.
You're a
And
piece of
And
shit,
it should
dude.
matter. It should fucking
It should
matter.
matter.
It should matter.
Well, and that's what I think that we should absolutely be having. So if this happened and I don't know how Atos is set up as an organization, right? I don't know if they have a board of directors like a normal company does,
Right.
Or if it's just a sole ownership, right? That where he owns the whole thing. I don't know. But if this happens at a company, right, that has a board of directors, that has a group, not just a CEO, and a CEO somewhere does something like this, immediately he is placed. Pending investigation, he has stepped away from that business,
Right.
And he's no longer with it.
Right.
So now this comes to
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Atos?
Atos.
Yeah.
Atos.
Yeah,
What are you going
Atos
to do?
affiliation.
Atos HQ.
What are you going to do?
Now, if he is the sole proprietor of Atos, then you're done. Atos is done. If Andre Galval is the sole owner of Atos and
I
no one else
seriously
owns
doubt
it,
he is, but
he may not be.
yeah, I doubt he
But
is.
if he is,
Yeah.
okay, then you are done. You have to. It's done. Like
It
you're
should
done.
be.
Should be,
But-
it better be.
I mean, nothing came out with Strike Force's top guys and all that. Strike Force,
Fight sports.
Fight Sports. Sorry, Strike Force. But sorry, guys. Yeah, Fight Sports. But there was a lot of like sweeping under
was
the rug
layers.
and all that.
There were layers, though.
There were
It
definitely
wasn't
layers.
Cyborg.
Definitely layers. No, it wasn't top Cyborg. It wasn't. And of course, there's multiple. I imagine in that scenario, but it still hurt them, and rightfully so. But they still weathered it, and they're still.
But they weathered it, Kyle, because it wasn't their top guy. That's the difference here.
100%.
They weathered it because it wasn't their top guy.
If John Danaher's Gordon Ryan comes out tomorrow as something like that, it is Dunsky.
Absolutely.
Dunsky.
Absolutely.
Which they just dealt with their own. We just talked about it a couple episodes.
Yep.
Dealt with their own internal issues with Isaac Michel.
And what did they do?
They booted that motherfucker
immediately-
right away. And what did he do? He jumped the fucking plane first out to Australia right away.
And there's rumors.
Allegedly,
people
multiple have
are
now fled the
saying
country. Yeah.
that all the people that were alleged to be involved had fled the country
Yeah. At Atos.
at Atos.
Yeah.
But
like,
you know,
to
to
Dubai.
bring all this back right here
like
to
Matt Vega from Oast Nation's covered a bunch of it. If you follow his page, go check it out.
Go
Listen
check
to what
out
he's got to
Oast
say.
Nation, BJJ podcast.
But here,
Yeah.
but think about this. All right, we're talking about people we don't even know, right? We don't know these people. Right. We don't know who they are. They don't know us. But and it's I understand these guys affect a lot of people, and they are high profile people with great influences on a lot of people. But this stuff's happening in our backyard. This stuff's happening right here in Carrollton. You know, right here in Bremen. This happens right here in our local schools, in our local gyms, and our local our children's events. And I think that's why, as a parent, like, you have to be so guarded and so careful with your child.
100%.
You know, my kids all play sports. And you know, some people, you know, you may call me a helicopter parent, or you may call me overprotective, but buddy, I watch my kids like a hawk. When I'm at events, or when I'm at, you know, sporting events. You know, I'm always paying attention. I even watch how the coaches interact with my kid. I'm very conscious of that.
Yep.
You know, and I think you should
even
be.
as a coach, you should be conscious of it yourself. Like,
Absolutely.
in today's climate, you don't know whose mother or father, you know, that kid is, and you don't know what they've been through.
That's
so,
right.
you know, just be mindful of that. You know, don't. If it means you don't, you know, you can still lean into a kid with, you know, good coaching and good advice and all those kind of things, but it's not hard to figure out. You know, you just don't be a shitbag. Like, that's basically the IBJJF, you know, checklist is, hey, by the way, you know, don't be a shitbag.
Sure.
Like, I mean, because they have their whole black belt certification, everything, which now has background checks and
Speaking of
like a
IBJJF,
questionnaire and all that kind of stuff.
Which that's a step better than what a lot of them are
look at
doing.
what everything they're doing. But even guys like, I mean, which Lloyd Irvin himself wasn't ever accused of, or nothing was ever proven that he did himself anything wrong. But it was the guys that were with him and you know, stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know. It's just something. I'm afraid that it just keeps getting swept under the rug for so long.
Sure.
Until the next, you know, bad thing happens.
And you have
I mean,
so many people that are so loyal to those people, like the Galvo guy, that you got people that run interference. You know, that will do everything they can to protect.
Yeah, that don't see it as such a big problem.
Right.
Well, why don't other people get second chances?
They may see it as a problem.
I heard all those people's fucking excuses. I heard it fucking 10 years ago. I heard all, and then I heard it for the first 3 or 4 years that we did our thing.
Yep.
You know, well, you know, people make mistakes. Well, you know,
dude, that's
well,
not
you
making
know,
a mistake.
Well, you know, no, you're making excuses for a fuckhead.
That's not just making a mistake.
Yeah, no. I heard all those excuses from people for shitbags,
that's not making
fucking
a
black
mistake,
belts.
dude.
Like, you know, they'll do it. They'll do it, and it's just weak people, weak and fucking shitty people.
Yeah,
you know,
that
they'll
goes
make
beyond,
excuses for
that
people
goes
like
beyond just making a mistake.
that. Yeah,
You know, that's
well, and it's really, and I've said it before, like, it's bad enough in any scenario with a person in a position of power, right?
Yep.
You know, whether it be a child or something like that, or even a full like assault on a woman. You know, you're pretty vulnerable just as a grown man. You know, going against, you know, training with somebody that's at a black belt level. You're pretty vulnerable as a fully grown, strong ass man. Doesn't matter.
So,
now you flip that to a woman, you know, or a young, you know, adult, you should say, a minor. You know what I mean? Like, you are on another level of fucked up, and you are on another level of you know, you should be convicted on a different level. And I don't mean just in the court of law. Like, you should be, the people should have a problem with this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they stood out here and just started doing some really wrong shit that everybody would disagree with in the middle of the street, everyone should have a problem with it, and everyone should try to handle that.
Yep.
Everybody, if you do that, the law can get involved all they want. We can all be within within, you know, parameters of the law. But
let me bring it into a different context now. So I believe in the right to protest, right? Every now and then in Carrollton, we will get these protests for Black Lives Matter, for whatever group or whatever thing that is happening. There's been several, right?
Right.
And it's small. You know, Carrollton's not a big liberal. It's not a liberal town. It's not a political science hub. You know, where like California, Oregon, or out west can be. But we'll still get 40 or 50 people down here protesting in the square peacefully, right? And
it's all been cool.
And a counter protest usually across the street, again peacefully. Okay, so where is that then for Villarica Middle School?
Yeah.
Right?
No, everybody. You know what they did? Everybody got real loud on Facebook. And every tough guy got in the comments talking about what he would do or what he should do or what should happen to him.
What's going to happen
put
to
him
him
under the jail and what's going to happen to. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, you took 3 minutes out of your day to type some shit. Congratulations.
Why isn't that a bigger sociological issue?
Yeah. No,
Because
I
it
agree.
didn't affect them personally.
But
Because people know in the back of their heads how serious they should take that. And it's just too much for them to do.
it's too messy.
It's too messy. It's too much
And
commitment.
they're lazy. People are lazy.
Yeah,
but
people would do a lot.
No. Okay,
they would do a lot to not inconvenience their lives.
Okay, no, but listen, these people that are protesting here in the center of town, those people are leaving on a Saturday morning, leaving their house, driving into
So
Carrollton.
what do you think it is?
I don't know.
Think it's a heart problem?
I honestly, I really don't know. I think that there is a problem. I wish I knew what it was, and maybe it's important that we call it out and we talk about it. We society talks about this. Like, where is the outrage for things like that?
I don't know,
because it never happens,
and it's forever. It's generational. It's been going
all
on
the time.
forever. And
It never happens. You know, you will protest in front of a courthouse about ICE. ICE they've hit Atlanta, right? But ICE doesn't have a big presence in Carroll County.
Look, if you're an illegal immigrant in Carrollton, then you've dealt with ICE for fucking 10 years.
Absolutely.
They would come through about once a year, sweep through, snatch up a bunch of people, and then they're gone.
Again, but you, citizen, you middle-aged male or female that is legal, right? Are protesting for something that hasn't affected you directly, right? They're not affected directly by ICE. These people that are protesting aren't directly affected. They aren't involved. Most of them don't have a direct connection. The people that I saw just visually, and I know that's judgmental, but visually, they're not immigrants that are naturalized, that have a real say in that.
No, right. It's a position
it's
they're
just
taking
a position they're taking, and that's fine.
And feel
I'm
passionate
for that.
about it. Yeah.
Yes, feel passionate about it.
And do those too.
Do it.
Yeah.
Like I good.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Have those discussions.
Right.
Have those debates. That's good. But why isn't there at least that many people that when this happens that you are at the Board of Education in Carroll County?
Say, what's the process to get a coach hired in here?
They've got to be approved by the board. It's a Board of Education has to approve
I
them.
know people that claim to have known that guy, and how the fuck he got on that job is ridiculous. Like,
so why isn't there someone calling for the principal that hired that guy's job?
yeah, you fucked up, buddy.
Right? That principal up there has.
Do you think
they're
people
an
don't want to
administrator.
rock the boat? Like they don't want to get involved?
Screw that.
I'm asking.
They're an
Do you think-
administrator.
But what is it then?
They're an administrator. That principal is an administrator. He's not a teacher. His job isn't to teach. His job is to administrate and manage the teachers and make sure the students are safe and get an education. That's his job.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's his job.
Right.
He does classroom settings where he assesses the teachers. He goes through all these things. And if you know somebody that on the street heard that this guy
at the very least is shady guy.
yeah, that this guy up there is a shady guy.
Right. This guy was taking kids on basketball trips and shit like that, bro.
There's a principal that hired that guy that does at least annual assessment on that guy.
think about
that spends every day with him. How do you not know that? So why isn't someone holding the Board of Education accountable?
Right.
Why can't we get enough people to protest there?
Nobody's protesting that.
Well,
and he groomed and I think assaulted more than one. It's been going on for a while.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate.
you know.
Right?
And the jiu-jitsu community the same way with this athlete.
Not devil's advocate, because I agree with you 100%. But why not you?
So one, I don't do that. I don't do any
I'm
of it.
saying if you,
I
but
understand.
if we feel that strongly about it, then I'm with you. But
Well,
I'm saying,
I think we're doing it.
well, I'm not saying here. I'm saying, but let's take it to the courthouse square.
For the same reason that I don't. Okay, so personally, I don't think that does any good. Okay, I am calling out the hypocrisy of why some people think that does good for one thing, but that never happens on the other side. I'm not a protester. The same reason that I am not somebody that goes on Facebook.
You think it's ineffective.
It's completely ineffective.
Which I agree 100%.
It's completely
I have to
ineffective.
say the same. Yeah.
And
same as getting in the comments.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's got to be
But
a
it would
way.
be but here's the answer to that, Jeff. It would be the same thing like if I got on this mic, right, in my platform, and I trashed ICE or trashed the people that trashed ICE, whichever way.
Right.
But then I wouldn't get on here and say something about this.
Yes.
Right.
And
That's the whole
difference.
point.
Yeah,
That's
and
my
the
point.
exact point. Yeah.
My
100%.
point is, if there's someone that's going to protest for that, why isn't there the same amount of people that's going to protest against that?
You got more people in the comments complaining about getting a Texas Roadhouse out here, and not enough people fucking, or what they're doing and building in Carrollton, or what their industrials building out in fucking
the data center.
but nobody's talking.
That's a big one.
Yeah, apparently that's a big one. And I don't know.
And
the
we can talk
details.
about it.
I don't know
anything
details.
about it.
But look, I'm just saying, keep that same energy when kids are getting molested.
Absolutely.
Like, let's keep
That's
that
what I'm
same
saying.
energy. I would say that takes precedent.
If you are a person that protests,
100%.
I'll take some light pollution.
Yeah.
I'll take some fucking up a stream or two.
Sure.
If we'll get ahead of these fuckheads that are assaulting children.
yeah, if you are a person,
There's plenty of them in every community.
whatever it is that you
Work
do
to be done.
right? Whatever it is that you do, if you're a protester, then you need to I want you to evaluate what you protest. If you are a poster that where you go on social media and you're a social media justice guy or gal, then what are you social media justice guy? And so if you're that adamant about pro-Trump or anti-Trump, I don't care which side it is. Why aren't you just that same amount of advocate about your children and someone's children being abused, right, by people in power?
Well, this goes all the way up to the list, because now you can't even say what list because it's starting to get pulled.
Right.
So now if you actually say the name of the list, they're pulling people from TikTok especially. So, but those people are still, that's why it's important. Everybody keeps saying, you're never going to know. You're never going to this. You're never going to know. And I agree. If you out the most wealthy and most powerful people in this country, probably fuck all is going to be done about it. But that's the point for doing it. Is that's why nobody should ever shut up about the list. Everybody should still keep talking about the list and still keep demanding that you see the list.
Sure.
And at least we can say, whatever, we're not going to do business with those people, something. Like, at least segregate these fucks. Get them the fuck on that side.
Give me,
and you go destroy your own community.
Give me the 2026 version of putting their name above the register that we don't take checks from Jane Smith
Well,
anymore.
I think they
and anyone that abuses
the
that
version of
process.
that is that they get completely ostracized and canceled on social media and online.
Some of them, some of them. But listen, I'm talking about.
And look, I'm saying, and the people that cry wolf and that abuse that process and everything.
Same for them.
Because you're doing just
Absolutely.
as much fucking harm. Whenever if somebody is wrongfully accused of that and you fully pulled a hit job on that person, you are just as bad as every pedophile
Absolutely.
out there.
Yes.
So you should be held
Your
to the
name
same
needs to
accountability.
go on the same
right
list.
up there with it.
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of it. We're cutting all motherfuckers down on this, chopping season on these people.
Yeah.
And it needs to be.
It does need to be.
Every
And not
race,
just-
every gender, every one of them. All of them.
And not just, listen, not just the barometer of success doesn't need to be conviction or non-conviction, right? It needs to be, is it weird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right or wrong?
Is it
here?
weird?
Is this right or is this wrong?
And if makeup Jimmy, if Jimmy is DMing a 14-year-old girl in your academy,
yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
right? It's weird.
Yeah.
And it may not be criminal, but it's weird, and Jimmy's name needs to go on the list. Need to go on the list.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
What wrestler was it that back in the day he had a fake list, and he said, and I'm writing your name you're on the list.
Yeah.
And he had a fake list that
I don't
he
remember
carried
the guy.
around. Yeah, it was a guy. and that was his whole shtick for a little bit is, you're on the list, and he'd write it down, and everybody would act shocked. Oh, no, don't
Yeah.
put me on the list.
Well, look,
Jimmy needs to go on the list if Jimmy's and look, you don't have to say that Jimmy's a pedophile. You don't have to say that Jimmy's touching people inappropriate. You say, hey, Jimmy will DM your 14-year-old daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
That needs to go up there.
Yeah.
Now, if Jimmy didn't DM her, or if it wasn't nothing wrong, then that's a problem. Okay, then you call that out too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, and look, to bring it into the jiu-jitsu community again, there's a pretty decent list going.
Yeah.
I got a list.
Yeah. Well, and look, here's where I'm at. It's about time we start just putting the list up on above the register.
I know it.
That like these aren't allowed.
But that's exactly what Jeff's talking about, because even just then, I'm like, here comes a fucking wave of shit. You know, and imagine that's just in our community. Like, imagine that on some sort of corporate level or some sort of legislated, like, you know, some sort of government, level or even just a hierarchy of people, people that own a bunch of businesses and, upper class and whatnot. Imagine what a woman that's been assaulted feels, or a man that's been assaulted, a boy or a girl, like.
Well, part of the problem too, I feel like now is
they don't talk about it.
Is everybody, our society gives so many rights to people that I feel like don't deserve them. You take someone who is, and I'm not saying that people are not innocent until proven guilty. I agree that they are, but it's almost to the point where you people have to be so careful about what you do, because people will sue you for anything, right? I mean, any kind of slander, any kind of anything you say, is going to be used against you, and it's just like.
And then it gets back to being effective. Not to cut you off, but it gets back to being effective, right? So it's kind of like Mark was talking about with the protesting and all that. So do you not to say only, but do you put yourself in a better position to be able to out people, right? Because if you are someone that has something to lose or can be sued, then you're not helping anybody. If they can shut you out and cancel you, if they can do a hit job on you, then you're not effective. So
No,
how many of those people are just casualties? Because there's no telling how high up it goes and who's going to protect who silently without ever them having a conversation.
Yeah.
Atos has, just for some clarity, 70 plus affiliates around the globe.
Damn.
They have affiliates that operate in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania.
I think Eddie Bravo's fucking them numbers up.
Probably.
So statistically, Eddie Bravo probably needs to look at some of his shit. Not to say that 10 Planet guys are shitbags, but I mean, just statistically. I mean, if you have if you
But this is the head.
Yeah,
This is the head. This is the head of this whole group.
That's fucked.
This is the head. So that and it's a lot.
Well, I think we got to just take care of our kids, and we need to, when there's a situation that you feel like is warranted, you need to speak up. You need to say something. And I think a lot of times people are so afraid to say anything because, it's like, what if I'm wrong? And then I look, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, then I'm going to look like this, or I'm going to look like that. And
Yeah.
people don't want to get involved. Now, I agree. You got people who will protest, but you start talking about pedophilia, and that's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
And people don't want to be attached to that in any way.
Right.
So we were talking about their structure, right? Their corporate structure. There were two founders of Atos, which is Andre Galval and Ramon Lemos, Lemos. They're co-founders. But the trademark of the Atos brand, the Atos brand name trademark, is registered to Andre Luis Galval. So that's who he owns the trademark of Atos.
Damn.
So, the operational model is a centralized academy and team led by Galval with a network of independently owned affiliate gyms around the world. So all of you 70 plus independent, right, affiliate gyms today, right, January 30th, 2026, need to do some soul searching and figure out if true, what are you going to do? Mm-hmm. And what are you going to do in the interim? Not just what are you going to do if it's true. What steps are you going to take in the interim? Are you willing to step away for a time period?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to back away and say, hey, until this is all sorted out,
Or do
I'm
you
not
have the
going
capability
to compete?
to vet it? Can you vet it?
And if you can't vet it, and I realize you may not. You may not be able to
100%.
vet it.
No, some guy's an Atos affiliate that has
Okay.
never, only had Andre out for seminars.
Met him 3 times probably in your life.
Yeah.
You may not be able to vet it. If you can't vet it, will you step away from the Atos brand until it's cleared?
Well, you should.
Absolutely should.
And if you don't, then you need to soul search yourself.
Absolutely. And I would like to
And
think
if you try to explain it away as well, blah, 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 no, there's no explaining that.
no. And if you don't, I hope all your members leave from the other academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope everybody leaves. I hope you don't have an academy
Yeah.
because you don't deserve one
And I hope you get ringworm
on your face.
on your nutsack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys.
Yeah. I just it's.
I
think
know
there
it
needs to
went
be
heavy. I knew
there
it
needs
would
to be
go
some
heavy,
accountability
but
to it.
It's
That's all heavy.
yeah.
Can we end
I'm
this
not
on
gonna
something
lie,
light?
It's heavy, but
Can we talk about something light and happy and fun, Mark?
Sure.
Can we just play the sad music? Because this is all sad and gloomy.
no, don't. That's just
we
sad
need
music.
to flip it.
All right. It's not all
Everybody
doom,
take a deep breath.
It's not all
Everybody
doom
take a
and
deep
gloom,
breath.
ladies and
Take a deep
gentlemen.
breath.
It's not all doom and gloom. All right.
This was pretty heavy.
Keep that on. Keep that on.
Let's talk
Keep that
about
on.
something good, guys.
Yeah, it's something good. Keep that going. No, don't turn it down. Keep it going. A little higher ambiance. It's not all doom and gloom, guys.
Life is good.
Guys
Life's
and girls.
good.
There are a lot of academies out here that ain't for this shit. There's a lot of us out here that are gonna call it out. There's a lot of us out here that we're not gonna put up with it.
Integrity.
Okay? There's plenty of them out here that are good people doing good things
728
and making fun and really like affecting lives, okay?
Bankhead Highway.
They're not all fucking, and we can all start just filtering out these
Carrollton,
dummies
Georgia.
and these pedophiles and bullshit.
30117.
We can do it. Just keep doing the right thing. We'll be out here. We'll be out here choking people, making friends, men being men again. Women being able to just hurt
man.
somebody because that's what they want to do. They're standing in the grocery line, just angry because of some cunt in front of them just keeps pulling out coupons and wasting people's time with $100 bills instead of just tapping the fucking thing and moving on.
Hey, easy.
All right,
Easy.
they need to choke people too.
Easy. Okay, listen, I've got 2 things that I need to bring out from chat, okay? One, Jared, I won't out you, Jared. I just
No,
did.
Jared had.
Jared
yeah,
has
he
had
said
it on his nutsack. Okay, he said,
Oh, he did?
Quit scratching your
He said
balls.
that?
yeah, and in the chat, so he did it in public.
Oh,
Scratching
man.
your balls.
And it was
when you
bad?
get off the mat.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I
Jared.
guess it was.
That's
I
that
don't know.
wrestling room bullshit.
It's that wrestling room
y'all
stuff.
wrestlers
Yeah.
are nasty.
And then we got a hello from Washington.
Oh.
And in that same hello, so I guess Kyle and you and I got a hello from Washington
Yo,
and a special hello to Jeff.
Oh, who's that?
don't know.
Doesn't say who?
Brooke Lawson.
Oh, yeah, that's my niece.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Oh.
what up,
From
though?
Washington.
It's got to be. It's only Brooke I know in Washington. Hey, Brooke. Love
Is her
you.
last name Lawson?
Well, I think she just got married. So, yeah, I think that's her maiden name. I mean, her married name. Oh,
It's your,
that's
it's your
awesome.
niece. How many nieces you got,
Uncle
buddy?
Jeff. Uncle Jeff isn't doing real good right now.
He's doing great.
It's been a long day.
He's doing great.
Got to be Brooke. I'm not used to calling her Lawson. So, but that is awesome. Thank you for checking in with us and watching us. For all the way from Washington State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet it's cold up there right now.
I bet it is. That is so cool.
Yeah. It's cool. All right, what's tomorrow, guys? For all of our live stream listeners.
We're closed tomorrow, right?
No, Dick.
Jeffrey.
Jesus Christ. If one person says something about it, I'm going to cut you. Allegedly. No, tomorrow's our 10-year anniversary. RP seminar, baby.
RP
Gonna eat
seminar.
some food. Gonna learn some jiu-jitsu.
What kind of food?
I don't know. You've asked. We've already been
I'm
through the food
excited
twice.
about food, okay?
It's finger food, Jeff. I don't
I'm a
know.
foodie.
There's some sandwiches. There's some fucking meatballs or something. I don't know. Come eat.
I'm a foodie, man.
She said yes, yes, hello. She said that she loves you, Uncle Jeff.
Oh, she's
That was her favorite.
Sending
until
all the love.
You
guys.
didn't remember her name.
No, I didn't know she got married. I mean, I did know she got married.
You didn't even know she got married.
He
Jeff?
forgot. That's not what I said.
That's what you said. That's
briefly
exactly
forgot.
what you said.
Your uncle's getting old.
Yeah,
he
he is.
apologizes.
Brooke,
He's
just
sorry.
don't listen.
He's
Listen, at
very
this point,
sorry.
Brooke, I think Uncle Kyle and Uncle Mark love you more than Uncle Jeff.
That's so
Just
wrong.
saying.
That's so wrong.
Just saying.
and possibly, probably be there for you more often. Just if you even need a conversation.
Yeah, if you need us, we're there. We'll be
Brooke
your
loves me.
stand-in uncles.
Miss Lawson.
Yep. Yeah, we know your last name. Uncle Jeff doesn't.
He forgot you even got married. Did he show up to the wedding?
No.
Answer us in the chat.
It was a long
Definitely.
ways away.
Yeah,
That's not
she's
what I
in
asked.
Washington.
That's not what I asked. Go anywhere for my nieces.
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
Man.
I hope they don't get in the chat. They're like, Uncle Kyle, you missed my soccer
Kyle.
game. You piece of shit. Uncle Kyle was on the road. All right,
They're
I'm
like, we
sorry.
have a list of what you didn't
They
show up
definitely
to.
will.
So seminar Saturday, tomorrow, here, 10th anniversary for Integrity BJJ. Excited about that. February the 7th, CRJ is going to the Atlanta Open. Bum, bum, bum.
Jeff in the
We are
Masters
Jeff
6
in the
division.
Jeff in the Masters.
Run
He
it
and I
up,
are
baby.
both in the Masters 4 division.
I'm a little.
We're both Masters 4, Jeff.
I'm a little nervous.
Good.
Should I be?
Yes, it's good. It's okay.
I don't
as long
get
as
nervous
it's
about much.
Yeah, I don't either. As long as it's good. Okay.
But I do get a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Kyle,
Yeah, you should.
should I be nervous?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's because you're not dumb and you know that you're gonna go do something that potentially can get you, get an arm broke or something.
I can always tap.
You can, but they might not stop. Who knows?
Well, if they don't stop and I tap, that's when I expect you suckers. You better be walking out on the mat.
I'll throw a chair or something. Yeah,
we'll
whatever.
stop
Chair?
it. We'll stop it. We'll stop. We're not going to let you die.
You better be
Jeff.
throwing another blue belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
We could throw a blue belt at toss. I mean, Gordon will be there.
Look, I'll throw you a stripe
can
for your
throw
arm.
Gordon
Dude. Don't
at
worry
him.
about it. You'll get a stripe. We'll smooth it over with a stripe. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a stripe on your cast.
Be like, Jeff, just hold still, buddy. All right, I'm gonna put the stripe on real
Stripe
quick.
on.
You're gonna be all
Here,
better.
Give me. Let me put this half-inch strip of white athletic tape.
No,
on
I,
your
I
belt.
have I have your billing information. Don't worry.
I hope I'm passing out cast is what I'm hoping.
No, you'll be fine. No, you're nervous, and you should use
Should
that
be.
and use that for fuel.
It's going to be podium day.
Yeah.
I see it coming, Jeff.
I hope so.
Podium day coming for you.
Let's make the podium, baby.
Yeah. It's good. Atlanta Open. We got it.
I need to see one rolling bow choke. That's all I need to see.
Oh,
and I'll
yeah.
be happy. One
Off a
rolling bow
reset.
choke. Yeah.
I like it.
Shout out
Yes,
to Sam.
I'm still salty.
Shout out to
5
Sam.
years later.
Ooh, yeah. No, yeah, a lot of yelling on the side of those mats. But yes,
Excited for it.
Yeah, Masters 4 for the two, Masters 2 for me.
Yep.
All the brackets blew up like all of a sudden.
Bunch of people
Good
joined.
brackets. Good way we get some matches.
Mine shrunk.
Did it
lost
really?
a guy.
Got
Yeah.
Well, they
about-
saw you jump in.
Is that what it
Oh,
was?
shit.
Yeah.
Hefe's
I don't
in.
know.
We got to get out.
Not camp.
Yeah.
Can't be fucking with no camps.
Can't mess with Hefe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
no.
of weird names, I would love to have weird names. I would love it if we could get Jeff's name in IBJJF as Hefe.
Can we get something? Sweet feet, something?
You know who did that and has his name changed to his nickname?
Who?
Chad Fields.
Oh, really?
His name in IBJJF now is Kodiak Fields.
Could I not have just signed up as Sweet Feet?
Probably. He probably just, when he renewed, he just did Kodiak Fields. Well,
But you
no,
got to
but
send
your
in the
documents.
driver's license. I don't know how.
What if he legally changed his name?
that would so
bullshit
cheesy,
shit.
bro.
That's awesome. If
No,
he
it's
actually-
not.
I'm not
Changing
changing
his
my
name
name
to
to
Kodiak.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
You just put like a hyphen. Can't you
He's a
just hyphen
he's a
Sweet
Masters
Feet?
4 black belt. Come find me.
I tell you what I'll
Kodiak.
do. I'll send an email. I will try to edit my account and change it. What are they gonna do?
Oh,
Say
we got to
no?
get him a Sweet Feet patch.
We do need some sweet feet.
Sweet Feet patch.
We could just rip off the North Carolina Tar Heels patch.
Yeah.
because the feet, because they got a big foot.
Okay.
For the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Yeah.
Just put a sweet feet patch
Sweet
on
feet.
the back of your gi.
I'll just get one made up.
Yeah.
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 Oh
Sweet
man,
feet.
we could start a whole flip flop line like Toho did.
Did your gi come in yet?
Sweet feet.
Jeff?
Yeah, I wore
Your new
it.
gi? Okay.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
He did wear it here. Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get mine overnighted because IBJJF's regulation.
Yeah, it's got to be a 380.
It's
thread
wild. I
count.
think this is my first gi IBJJF.
It is.
All my others been no,
No
gi.
gi. Yeah.
Whatever. I like them grips too, bitch. My foundation's in the
Give me
gi.
them grips, boy.
Yeah,
grips.
it'll be it'll be fun. Be
Yeah.
good. We go knock some rust off
It's
and
gonna be fun. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
yeah, knock some rust off and then start prepping for the next stuff and
Yep.
I want the next
lots
one. I
of
want to
cool
go out of
things going.
town somewhere.
yeah, for
Pants.
sure.
Okay. I don't know about that. Me?
Orlando. Yes.
Dude.
They do Masters 4 blue belt at Pans?
Okay.
What?
Time to get you killed.
No.
Look, it might not be pans. All right,
Why
just
not?
I didn't say it wasn't, but I said it might not right away. So well, there's
No,
other
he's
ones.
It's
into
in
it.
March.
Dude.
Yeah. It's either that or we get you
Okay,
a super
look.
fight on the NFC.
That's
Old
not
man
hard.
super fight.
I feel like I'm almost like off the couch here.
Nah, you been training?
Training?
Yeah, you've been training.
Have
I've been.
Have I? He says.
Have
I?
I just
Man,
feel.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Who was here all the time, Sweet Feet?
I have been here a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like I live here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my second job.
Look, man, you don't need. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, it's not Moodals. Like you're gonna be okay. All right, just go out there, do your thing,
Line
and
open.
land some subs already. Fuck.
That's what I'm going for. I'm trying to break.
It's
an
either
ankle.
gonna work or somebody's gonna choke you.
It'll be fine.
whatever.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Be fine.
It'll be good.
We'll have fun.
But yes, we will do an out of towner. I already promised you that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You
Yeah.
look, you jumped the
CRJ
gun
out
on,
of town.
on Atlanta. I didn't try to get you to
Somewhat,
Atlanta.
I want to go to like for some reason like I want to go to Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Yeah, I don't know
With
why.
the
I don't think they
Pickens?
have any
Slim
opens in
Pickens?
Kentucky. They have Nashville.
Nah, okay.
Oh, Nashville. Would be
Nashville
cool.
Open would be
Nashville would be
Kentucky,
dope.
Nashville.
Little Nashville weekend.
Hour away.
Little Nashville weekend. It's not an hour away.
No. Kentucky is an hour away from Nashville.
Oh, fuck Kentucky.
I mean, I could drive him to Kentucky.
4 hours away.
Yeah, fuck Kentucky. Go to
4 hours.
Nashville.
Kentucky is an hour away from Nashville.
But Nashville's 4 hours away from here.
Correct.
That's what
Yes.
I thought that's what you were saying.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but then he explained it, and then
And
he
then
had
you
explained
did
it to
one
you
listen.
again.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck Kentucky. We'll go to Nashville.
That's what I meant.
Nashville would be dope.
Nashville
What's
would be
that, Broadway? Broadway? We go to Broadway?
Yeah, CRJ.
Ooh.
CRJ goes to Nashville.
Fucking right. dude.
Yeah.
Oh, we got new mics too
Yeah, we got
to like little
live
mobile,
stream
little-
mics.
Yeah, little live stream mics.
We might
He
even
didn't hear the live mic.
we might could even like divert and go to like a little bourbon distillery.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're not going to Bourbon Street to fucking sing Kumbaya.
That's
Yeah.
That's in
New Orleans.
New Orleans, but Bourbon Street.
Oh, what'd I say? Bourbon Street?
Bourbon Street.
Broadway.
Broadway.
Broadway's what I meant. Yeah.
But I mean,
Y'all know what I meant.
We would turn it into Bourbon Street.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw something at the fucking street. Yeah.
Throw it.
Get wild.
Throw it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna close this out.
Tap us out, Jeff.
Tap us
close
out.
us out?
So I'm excited about tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'd be a great day.
Looking forward to
Great day.
seeing
A lot of black belts on the mat tomorrow, boy.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing RP and listen to what he has to say and some good food.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And gonna be a good week. Gonna laying off all alcohol, no bourbon all week.
Okay.
That's my goal. None.
Cool.
Lots of water. Tons of water between now and Saturday.
Okay. What do you weigh, buddy?
I'm around 190, 191
95
on
is
my
the top?
scale. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good.
3 pounds is my gi. I
Okay.
weighed it.
So you've been weighing in with your gi?
Yep.
Like
I've
holding
been,
your
grab
gi?
your gi
with
and
my
belt.
gi, I've been like 193, 194.
Grab
Okay.
your gi and belt.
And just check scale when you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go straight to the scale.
No, I'm not.
We talked about that earlier. We talked about Simon's point 2 and Sam's point
I don't
2.
do none of that.
No, check scale and then you're good.
Yeah. Check
We're
scale.
ultras, so they all believe us.
Yeah. Ultra.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Yeah. Is that your tap out, homie?
Yeah, that was my
Is that
tap.
your out? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll tap out to. Let's see. What do we got? Bump. Yeah, we already talked about tomorrow, February 7th. I'm gonna tap out to thank you to all the moms and my beautiful wife and everybody that's been helping getting everything ready for the seminar tomorrow. So by the time y'all hear all this, you did great. It was all delicious, and I appreciate you. Tap out.
Awesome. I'm going to tap out with some advice.
Hell
okay.
yeah.
This is very
Don't be a
important advice.
fucking pedophile and a piece of shit cunt bastard that fucking messages women, underage women, and kids and stuff. It's your tap out. Sorry. My bad.
We're light, buddy. We're going light. Remember?
My bad.
Remember? We're light.
My bad.
Smooth it out.
My phone died. On that, my phone was like, "Oh, you're gonna be crazy."
Yeah, it's just going to die. No, I'm going to get some advice for those of you that maybe don't do a lot of seminars or haven't done seminars, and we'll give you some seminar advice, okay? If you want to have a good experience at a seminar, get you a good partner, okay? A good partner will make or break your seminar experience.
Make sure the
okay?
shit look good.
You gotta, yes, because you're going to be shown some stuff that might not be your stuff, your type of stuff, but you're going to have to do it. You have to have a good dance partner, a good jiu-jitsu partner at the seminars that you make each other look good, so you're not the one that's struggling when the guest professor is trying to teach and show you something that you don't look like the kid that's missing some chromosomes over here trying to figure out which way his left and right is, okay? So get you a good partner.
Yeah.
So if you're hearing this now, you're watching it live, before you come in here tomorrow, already be thinking, okay?
Yeah.
Be thinking about who your partner's going to be.
It's not going to be Randity, I can tell you that.
Not going to be Randity. Probably not going to be Kevin. We love Kevin and Randity, but it's probably not you guys.
Put them two together.
Liz would
There
only
we
be
go.
the worst one besides that.
Yeah.
If you listen to this next week and you partnered with Liz,
Matt, right?
your fault.
Matt Holland would be I don't
he's
know.
not bad. It's not bad with like making each other look good, like
Okay.
just drilling, because he got the wrestling background.
That's true,
so
too.
he's got a little bit of that.
We talked about that too. Wrestlers that have done a lot of live drilling,
Well,
they
judo
can
guys
make
do,
they can make
jiu-jitsu
yourself
guys
make
are
each other
supposed
look
to, but
good.
they never
so
do.
good.
Yeah.
Like watching Tanner and Squint in here on a Wednesday or Thursday night, and they start drilling wrestling. Bro, they just make each other look really good.
Yep.
So yeah,
you wanna make each other look
Get
good.
yourself a good partner, and don't go into it thinking, "Man, I'm going to do this move so good. I'm going to just make this guy. I'm going to base out. You know, I'm going to earn it, and I'm just going to solid down.
They're doing a seminar. They don't really care. They just want to make sure you get the technique.
Learn the
Well, it's not
technique
about
and have
winning.
fun. No, it's not about winning.
no.
It's about learning.
It's about learning and making your
Not a
partner
tournament.
look good. That's what it's about. So take that into the seminar. That's my tap out.
Praise Jesus.
We love you guys. We love you guys. And yeah.